And we've got the latest chapter of a historic rivalry. It's the Packers and the Bears. All that and more coming up next.
These two teams set to go at it for the 207th time. The Packers and Bears underway to begin 2023. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. And they'll be led out by a former first-rounder in his fourth year now out of Utah State, Jordan Love.
This week, such an important one for his entire offense, but for him especially. He wants to start this new season off strong. He's got big plans for this year. Wants it to be one where he finishes among the league's best while leading his team to the postseason. A strong opening week is a great start to that and can create momentum that carries over not just to next week, but the next few weeks as well. A rising tide raises all ships, and if he can start this season off strong, his offense will benefit.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Again, it's Jones. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. DeMarcus Walker with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7. On fourth down, the Packers call on Daniel Whelan to punt. Dante Pettis deep for Chicago. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return, and the Bears take over. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. They'll be led out by a man who nearly broke the single-season rushing record for quarterbacks last season. A true dual threat out of Ohio State, Justin Fields.
Coming out of Ohio State, one of the top prospects in the NFL draft, and it was so big that they moved up in the draft to get him, to make sure that they had him. And boys, he got the full package. Loves the game, big-time arm, 4.4 speed, so good that another quarterback prospect said to him, "What's it feel like to run 4.4? Everybody wants to be that fast." I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
A man who led the league in yards per carry last year, it's Khalil Herbert. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
I think there's one element that just keeps increasing on defense in the NFL, and that's speed. They want it at every position, and we just saw there some linebackers who can go sideline to sideline, run past that trash, go past people, and make tackles near the sidelines.
Not only near the sideline, but also in the backfield there for the loss. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. On fourth down, Chicago brings out Trenton Gill. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun. Love. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Forced out to his left. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. DeMarcus Walker in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Here comes Pettis on the return. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Herbert. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Well, for these Bears here, Charles, year 3 for Justin Fields. He's just 5-20 as a starter through those first 2 seasons. But you think he's potentially poised for a breakout 2023?
I certainly do, and it's because of his talent and watching what his organization has done around him. They've told him, you're going to be our quarterback, and we're going to get you better pieces in order for you to expand your game. I expect Justin Fields to break out in a big way, especially throwing the football.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
Now that's absolutely frustrating for a defender. Had a chance to get him on the ground before he got to the sideline, but what great vision and understanding where he is on the field as he headed for the marker and picked up the first down.
We're scoreless after 1. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. As they've got it as we resume action. Herbert powering up the middle. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal.
They'll run here with Herbert. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest.
Here we go.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Right.
They run with a former Panther. It's D'Onta Foreman.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Right. Go.
They'll try to run this one in. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Tristan Ebner
Taking it in from a yard out.
And the Bears post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
And you can bet when they were in that huddle, there was definitely some urgency because I'm sure they were saying to each other, we got to push this one in right now so we don't have to run this on 4th down, and there'll be extra bodies in the hole. That's excellent work there at the point of attack. All it takes is one little crease as he fights his way into the end zone.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field.
They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Now Love.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Well, he continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. And these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Love going to give this one to Jones.
And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. 9 yards on the pickup, but even after that, they're left with a 3rd and very long. To pass, here's Jordan Love. And this is going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Here's Daniel Whelan now. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. On the return is Pettis. That'll go as a 39-yard punt, give him 9 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Fields. That's complete to Mooney. And Mooney going to have a Bears first down as he'll get this down to the 41.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. 4 yards the pickup, first down. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be. You just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball.
It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a long pass attempt downfield, and the ball was popped up in the air. And how come things go from really fast to almost slow motion when the ball's up in the air and the defender's unable to haul it in before it hits the ground?
And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10.
Come on, back.
Throwing. Love. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Charles, we get a look there at the draft class for this offense. What do you make of it?
Well, overall, I like the balance of the guys that they selected because, to me, they got a few guys who can step in and play right away, which is exactly what you want. But they also drafted for the future as well. They've got some guys who might need a year or two on the practice squad. So then we'll find out if they can actually play.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Back to throw. Love. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Now a draw play. This is Jones. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Love from the gun. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
This is taken at the 18. The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. But the Bears going to take over now late in this first half. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. A throw left side taken in by Kmet. And brought down, but not before reaching the yard line. first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
On first down, it's Fields.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Back to the air, Fields on second down.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more calm and control you have to remain as a defender. That's a little bit of a slip there, and the penalty will go against him.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Again, Fields.
Under pressure, and down he goes. Second back at the 36. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. Santos' kick is up and through, and that will extend their lead even further. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Keyshawn Nixon now on the return. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season, so let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll get started out at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Patrick Mahomes with 3 touchdown passes in the Week 1 victory.
It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half.
Currently, they trail in that ball game. The newest Raider quarterback, Jimmy Garoppolo, with a touchdown pass.
Here's Dante Pettis on the return. Escapes the defender.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bears offense set to go to begin the third quarter. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10.
Just shy of the 30.
Here we go.
Starting on the ground with Herbert.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Here we go.
Herbert once more.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Fields now to throw.
And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
Here comes the Bears punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll take it just outside the 40. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return, and it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half.
And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Love. That's caught by the rookie, Jaden Reed.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
The Bears offense now getting ready to take over.
And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively, just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
A running play on first down, and it turns into a fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Those are the plays this defense needs with the deficit they're facing.
It certainly is, and they've got to continue to swarm the football and hope that someone, while they're holding up the ball carrier, can get in there and rake it and lock it free. They need to get some takeaways as well.
Eluding the pressure right.
Pushing his way through.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
At this point, this offense feels like they could just roll on anything, and it would work. They are certainly in no hurry for this one to end, not when they can rack up some stats and continue to add to their lead.
Hand off right side for Herbert.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Fields.
Dancing to his left.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
I'm actually looking at this play with defensive eyes here, partner, because they were still laser focused on him after his earlier exploits on this drive. I think they went back to the well just a little bit too soon. He got across the line of scrimmage, but they certainly weren't giving up much more than that.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
But has not been the best game for him, but he definitely tried to get by with a little help from his friend there, trying to create a big play.
Couldn't do it, fell incomplete, but you're right, hasn't been a banner game here in the second half, just trying to get going.
Big thing is trying to keep confidence up and continue to fire.
And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Love. Out to the left here to Reed. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Now Love, he's got this complete to Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Let's go now.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. He'll find Jones again, complete. Flashy little move, but unable to reach the 40. And quickly, they get to the line. Love looking to throw it. He'll complete this one to Watson. The Packers on third down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Desperation time here. Love on 4th down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down by a couple of yards, it would appear, as they're able to convert on 4th and 5. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. On 2nd down, it's Jones. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And now they're in the hurry up. On 3rd down, Love. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Here we go. 1st and goal. Love now. And it's caught. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. One back in the game. That's Jones. 2nd and goal. Love. Touchdown. Tucker Kraft. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Packers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. Dante Pettis now from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
That run's successful in large part because they had a lot of extra help blocking up front.
Yeah, you've got guys who can do that very, very well. In addition, they can catch the football. So sometimes when they line up with 3 tight ends, it's not necessarily to run it. And that gives you an advantage when you do decide to barrel off the line of scrimmage and block people downfield.
Here's a give to Herbert. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. A handoff for Herbert. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. They'll run with Herbert. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28.
They blitzed there, but to be honest, I don't know if it would have mattered had they blitzed or not. That run play was going nowhere.
Yeah, it's really, really difficult at times to figure out where that defense is coming from. But if you're committed to running the football, you can get people up on those linebackers, right? Those guards don't have to block anyone at the line of scrimmage. They get up to the second level and create some space.
Maybe an important fourth quarter miss as this stays a 3-point game.
Yeah, now overtime is very much in the equation here. Just what you mentioned, a 3-point game. They get a drive, put it through the posts. We could have some free football, couldn't we?
So here's Love and the Packers. Down 10-7, exactly 1 minute remaining. This is only week 1 of the season, folks. Get strapped in as they come up here 1st and 10. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Now Love. Man open, here is Jones. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Love looking to throw it. And that went to the right side and incomplete. They still need 1 completion for field goal range.
And just think about what they're going over in the huddle right now. Make the catch, get out of bounds. That's going to be tough to do. So make the catch, get up to the line of scrimmage, and clock it to have 1 last shot.
Here's Love. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. 4th down now defensively. Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for 1 more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, overexcited, and blow an assignment and give up the big 1st down.
He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand-new season, but this was a division game here in Week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sides.